Nagpatulog muna ako sa apo ko. Salamat. Tamsak ko nun. Tapos lumakat. Kumusta po? Kamusta? Kumusta po sa inyo? Lahat dyan. At saka sa mga BG dyan. Salamat, lover boy, sa inyong pagdating. Kumusta ka? Medyo pagod tayo ngayon, ano. Pero sige lang. Kanta-kanta lang pag may time. Kanta-kanta lang ako, kanta-kanta. Kakanta ko ng kanta kong kinakanta ko noon. Pero natutulog si Apo, kaya medyo mababa lang yung aking busis. Habang nag-aantay ng mga kaibigan, every night, every day, you're the one I always dream of. Every line of your face gets so plain inside my heart. You've grown so deep inside of me. You're everything I feel and see. You're the one I love. All my life, all my love, I can feel when you're beside me. All that's right, all that's wrong, suddenly becomes so clear. My heart has overtaken me with feelings you awaken me. And you're the one I love. Only you can move me enough to believe in love one more time. All I need to know for tomorrow is that you're mine, mine for a lifetime. If our friends all around find it hard to understand us, antayin lang natin sila. You and I understand the other one so very well. And that's what I've been looking for. So I keep coming back for more. You're the one, 'cause you're the one I love. O, diba? You're the one I love. You're the one I love. Particle, hello my friend. Can't stay but just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna give you a jacket just in case you want to stay, right? Just in case you wanna stay for a while or come back next time. Thank you, Partical. How is your blogging? Thank you for being here. How is your blogging? I'm singing very, very low tone because my grandson is asleep. Oh, that's awesome to know. It's awesome to know. Thank you. Oh, you know how to make a dinner. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I wonder maybe if you will have a live stream, maybe me and my friends can go and attend. One day when you have a live stream, I like the the travel that you are doing because I am able to see those beautiful spots in the world that I haven't seen yet. You know how beautiful the world is been made by our God. It's so beautiful. The one in Egypt. I wonder the one that you. Hi, Scarlett's blood. Scarlett's mere blood too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate. I did a live stream yesterday, but the internet is not very good. I'm moving in a few weeks to a better place, and I will do a live stream almost every day. Wonderful! So I can go. Maybe you can try to do the StreamYard, so I can go there and sing. You know, do you like that? Maybe I can go there and sing the song that are not CPR, or maybe just make my own song, like a story song. How I met you. I met you at the live stream of a certain friend. Yes, I do StreamYard. I was live for 40 minutes yesterday and I kept asking people to come on, but nobody wanted to. Oh, yeah, that's maybe they are shy. Me, I'm not shy. Why would I be shy? That's why I'm here in Whitey. I want to be in the YouTube. So no need to be shy, right? Yeah, they are shy, I think. Me, I'm not shy. Ever since I was a kid, I'm not shy. I'm shy to do wrong. I'm 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 not shy to do what is right. With the guidance from my parents, everything are okay. You know, wherever I am now, my parents were very awesome in the discipline and training. I am so grateful to have a parents like them, and I praise and thank God for a parents like them. I am now in Canada, but I was born in the Philippines. Me, my family, my very own family migrated here in the year 2008. You know, in the Philippines, my children were my son finished nursing. He's a licensed nursing. Oh, very cool. The next place to go to is oh, wonderful. But not right now. The whole world is in a pandemic. It's no good to be in the crowded places. We'll wait patiently until the whole world is cleaned up already with this pandemic. You know what I mean? Particle. Scarlet's mere blood too. How are you? And there was a lover boy who was here. You can join in the conversation. I will spread. I will spend 2 or 3 months there. I will leave probably in 1 year or so. I must save up because will be a long journey, maybe 3 years total, visiting several countries. Oh yeah, good thing you have the sponsors with you for your travel expenses. It's not easy. You need to have something to bring wherever you will be. Like you are taking an airplane. You need to buy a ticket. It's not easy. Thank you, Scarlex Mirblog. Maybe you can go to Portugal and meet him. He's a nice friend. I have a house. We have a house in the Philippines. It's in Leyte, in Tacloban City. Work for years and then spend that money for travel. When I run out, I come back home and save up all over again. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Well, sounds good to me. You know, why keep the money when you have worked so much? You need to relax, right? I know, but sometimes I'm scared to ride the airplane. How many times I ride the airplane? Riding the airplane from here in Canada to Los Angeles. Oh my God, the plane is shaky a little bit. Oh, I don't like it. I'm still hoping and praying that there's an airplane that doesn't shake. Where in Canada are you in? Oh, we're in Ottawa. We're in Ottawa. Oh, you've been to Vancouver. Vancouver is a high mountain area, and that it's surrounded by the ocean. And I have a friend, my classmate in the elementary there, lives lives in Vancouver, and he told me that there's not much fishes, not much fresh fishes in there. He said that if you need a fresh fish, you go very far, find maybe Newfoundland. I asked him, "Oh, you're so lucky. You're in Vancouver. There must be a lot of fishes around there." And he said, "No, it's the same thing in Toronto. It's the same thing in Toronto. All the fishes are frozen except the tilapia, and except some crabs and crayfish. They are inside the aquarium. You can buy them fresh. Yeah, crayfish, lobster, and crabs. But the fishes, I only saw a tilapia. Well, if you go to what you call this, um, Asian store, you will find a fresh yellow river fish. But I don't know where it came from. Maybe it traveled from China to Canada because yellow river is found in China, right? I'm not a big fan of seafood, but I want to get used to it before my trip to Asia. Yeah, you must try the lobster and crab, but you have to eat the crab with a coconut milk in order that there are less allergens. With a, when you go to Asian countries, make sure that you have if you're eating the seafood like the crab or lobster or crayfish or shrimp, let it cook well and take the one at the backbone. Oh, yeah, adobo is pork, but you can cook adobo even at home. It's easy, you know, it's easy. You just buy a soy sauce, a vinegar, and also tuba. Ah, yeah, tuba. Yeah, and you will learn how to make tuba too. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm also excited because I know how to distill a tuba. I used to distill tuba. Yeah, but I'd rather try it for the first time in the Philippines. Yeah, try it in the Philippines. Yeah, but you need to go to you have a friend in the Philippines that you can like a tourist guide, a guy that will honestly, sincerely, even protect you while you are in the Philippines. Yeah, good for you because you are many friends. Oh, wonderful. Just don't go to Samar. You know the Samar Island. Don't go there. And the southern part of the Philippines, in Davao and Mindanao, even in Hulu, Sulu, don't go. Please don't go. They are kidnapping white people there for ransom. Why I'm planning to go to all of those. Oh my God. No, don't. Because it's, don't go to, just, um, what you need to do is go to the tourism department and ask them which one are good to go and not critical areas. Always be sensible. That's what people told me about Lebanon and Tunisia. And I had the best time all over the countries. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, anyway, maybe you're the guy. Okay. And I have faith in what you say because you've been Lebanon and Tunisia. Yeah. Because the Philippines has critical areas where there are rebels too. That's why I travel to show people areas in the world they are too scared to go. My God. Or rather, that's why I blog. Really, if you go to an area wherein you're gonna you're gonna catch a wild pig and then make adobo immediately in the area where you catch the wild pig, that's gonna be viral. Yeah, hardly we see people doing adobo after they catch the wild pig. I know it's. I'm saying this because when I was at younger age, I can manage to like 20 kilos pig, a 20 kilos pig. I can manage to like bring it down because I used to have a pig pen in my backyard before when we were in the Philippines. And when it's time to make a lechon, make lechon, barbecue, uh, whole barbecue, whole pig, whole roast pig. It's very interesting. I know how to make a delicious roast pig. Even here, I can make that. And what we put there is a lemongrass. A lemongrass. Inside the roast pig, it's a lemongrass. My grandson is awake. I'm sorry, guys. I have to attend to my grandson because my husband cannot attend to a grandson. You know how guys are. Sorry, I apologize for banishing for quite some moment. Hi, David. How are you? Thank you for being here. You must meet Particle. Nice talking to you. I'm going to cook now. Have a good day. Madam Amping, daghang salamat. Particle. Thank you, Mike Davids, for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We have a friend from, I think he's from US. Particle is the same like you, Mike Davids. I think he's gonna be traveling the Philippines. Maybe a year now, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe you never know. Thank you so much, Mike Davids, for being here. It's nice. It's nice to be with you. This time, na 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 na. How is life going there? How is life going on out there, Mike Davids? Arlene Villanueva, good morning po sa inyong lahat. She's saying good morning to all. Arlene Villanueva is in the Philippines. How do you find Whitey? Oh, my grandson is crying again. It's gonna be. Kumusta, Arlene? Kumusta ka? How's Whitey with you? Mm. Mabuti. I saw your harvesting rice in one of your video, Arlene Villanueva. Thank you so much for sharing that video. I remember when I was young, I used to do like this with the kayug. I used to help my grandparents harvesting rice. It's I was just volunteering to help my grandparents, you know, just to experience the excitement of harvesting rice. My grandparents would not allow me actually because they say they're gonna be leech and then will suck your skin. But then because you're young, I haven't seen leech how it looked like. And then a moment later, one of the other person harvesting got stung by the leech, and then I stopped, volunteering. I went back to the land. Ay, naku, sandali lang, May. Hi, Abim. Salamat nagdating kayo. Nagpatulog ako ng ano, naglibang ng apo. Salamat nagdating ka. Tutugtog na naman ako. Si Arlene Villanueva, naubos kong panoorin yung kanyang video kanina. Nandito, nandito kanina sila Partical, sila Mike Davids. Bisita lang. Yung mga my friends, distant friends. And I'm so grateful to God and thankful that I have friends like you and may kabayan. Kachiko, Sangkay. Salamat. Abim Outsourcing. Si Arlene Villanueva. Partical, hello, I decided to wait to cook. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. It's one way of supporting my What's Hour. I appreciate your help. Ay, I almost dropped my cell phone. My son's gonna be chatting again to me if I break this. Oh my God. I'm actually like charging. Thank you, Partical. I appreciate it. Oh, Kachiko TV is in Saskatchewan, in Saskatoon, in here in Canada, and he was born in the same island where I was born, Leyte. I keep you steaming the whole time for support. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, there's always someone somewhere out there who's gonna return the goodness that uh you know I'm used to excuse me, I'm used to doing what is good, you know. It makes me feel good, you know, and it makes me look good. So you know Bisaya on Leyte. Yeah, I know Bisaya because I was born in Leyte. I know Waray Waray and my dad's from Cebu. So I know how to speak Bisaya. You know how to speak Bisaya? Partical. I don't know if Mike Davids was still here, if he knows how to speak Bisaya. So yeah, because in Leyte there are two languages, two native. Amping means care. So guapo means handsome. Guapo in Bisaya and in Manila or in Waray, the same thing, handsome, guapo. Tagalog, Bisaya, the same thing. Maganda means, in Tagalog, maganda means beautiful. Beautiful. And in, excuse me, and yeah, maganda, beautiful. Oh, I knew guapo. I thought that was Tagalog. Guapo, you can say guapo in Tagalog and in Bisaya. And in Waray-Waray. It's the same thing. Excuse me. And in guapo-guapa, the same thing in Cebu and in Waray and in Tagalog and in Waray, in Tagalog and in Cebuano. That's the same thing. Also, there's another one. Pangit means ugly. Pangit in Tagalog. Maot. Maot in Cebuano. Is M-A-O-T. No, M-A-O-T. Maot. And you know, excuse me, you know that Philippines was colonized by the Spaniards for almost 400 years. Maot means ugly. Yeah, that's correct.
I'm right here. Right here.
Hi. Looking for Lola? Looking for Lola? You wanna come to Lola? Hmm. You're not asleep yet. Oh, my grandson is here again. He's back to me. Give me a second. Particle. You know this? That's what kumusta similar to como está, guapo is guapo. Yeah, it's the same thing in Spanish. No, she's coming out, walking anywhere you want. Oh,
Ay, dirty, 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 dirty.
and
That's not mama.
mesa means table in Tagalog, and misa is the same thing in Waray and Cebuano. Mesa.
You want mama? You want mama? You want this mama? Hmm?
Como está? Kumusta?
Yeah.
How are you? And also, a food like food. Sa Tagalog, in Tagalog it says pagkain. There's a prefix pag, and it's a verb. Food is an it's either adjective or oh yeah, food is noun, right? Food. So if we put adverb to verb, pag is an adverb. Pagkaon means food to eat. Pagkain. Food to eat. Food is kain. Kain is a verb that says, eat. Eat.
Eat.
Yeah. And then in Tagalog, it is kain.
You hungry?
But in Waray, it says kaon. And in Cebuano means kaon. It's easy to learn. Especially if you go to a market or you talk to children. But just be careful. There's also, we call this bantay bata in the Philippines now. They have what we call children, this WD thing. Particle in Spanish is comer. Ay po, I'm back. Ay, thank you, Arlen Villanueva. Meet Particle, a friend from somewhere in the West. Arlene Villanueva is in the Philippines. I saw her harvesting rice. In Spanish is comer. Ah, yeah, in Spanish is comer. Particle, kamusta kaibigan? Arlene Villanueva. In Spanish it's comer. Yeah, comer. Kain. Kaun, kain, kaun. If you say, mga unta, sa Cebuano.
Ano na?
Tapos kung mga unta, sa Cebuano.
Oh, okay.
In Tagalog,
Ano dyan ang mga tea?
kain tayo. In Waray-Waray, it says, pangaon kita. Very far, right? Leyte and Samar is a Waray-Waray island in the Philippines. It is influenced by the Indonesian and Malaysian. Because Leyte and Samar, if you look at the Indonesia and Malaysia countries, it is like adjacent to the Leyte and Samar island. And in the year 1615-21, the Philippines was discovered by Magellan. But first, before Magellan, there was what we call the Spanish galleon, which the passengers were, I think it was Villalobos, the captain of the boat, the galleon. And then there was this what they call Magellan fought in Mactan with Lapu-Lapu, the tribe. The Lapu-Lapu is a certain leader of a tribe back in somewhere in Cebu Island, which was invaded by the Spanish before in early maybe 1500 or 1400 during the time when the Spaniards were with the Romans when they were like conquering nations to nations, and they were like grabbing the treasures of each nation, each island. Then it was said that the galleon that carries the treasures from different islands, some of them sunk deep down the ocean. Lucky for the explorer in the ocean floor, they must they must have maybe found out or reached to the bottom of the ocean and found those Spanish galleon filled with gold coins and treasures from the different countries that the Romans were conquering and exploring. And one of the countries that they conquered is the Philippines, which is why the Philippines was named after King Philip. And at that time, there was Lapu-Lapu fought with the when the I think that was before the Spaniards or even after the Spaniards. MacArthur discovered MacArthur liberated the Philippines from the Japanese. But March 1600, 1521, when Philippines was discovered by Magellan, the Malays were the very first people, right? Yeah, the Malaysians and the Indonesians were the first people that. Oh no, I think that was the ETA, AETA, ITAs. We call them ITA from Malaysia and Indonesia. You know we call it the Negritos, the curly haired people, the short curly haired people. There are even some of them in Leyte, and they call it in Leyte the Kungking. And you know the Kungking, they are short people and they are very, very curly hair, thick curly hair. Every time there's a fiesta down in the town in southern Leyte. Oh, yeah, that's correct. The Astronesians. They call it the Astronesians. Thank you. I did not know. I did not do research. I just I just know from my brother who lives in southern Leyte. He said like there are people who come down if they know that there are party in a certain town. It will be a group of kungking. Oh, that's good. It's good to study so you would know what's happening, what are the history, what are those that you need to be aware of because we never know. Some Oh, I remember there's a certain island in the there's a certain island in Anak, where was that island? No, the island that is not if when they kill people who are visiting the island.
Sentinel man ito.
Sentinel?
Sentinel.
Do you know the island Sentinel?
No, it's not the island. That's the name of the people.
Oh, the name of the people is Sentinel. Do you know that?
It's near India.
Near India. And they don't want other people to go to that island because they kill. First, they will, and it has been it's the whole world is warning everyone. Oh, Sentinel, you know it, right? So please don't go to that far. It's called North Central Island. Oh, North Central Island. Oh my God, there's a lot of people, a lot of visitor already. pass away from that side of the world. Yeah, even in the Philippines, even in the Philippines, that's scary, you know. We don't want you guys to go to where there are rebels. Vertical. Is- I would never go there even if I was welcome. They are prone to disease that we carry. Oh, prone to diseases, meaning that's a virgin place. So that's why they kill the people that will go to their place. Do you think when Jesus come they are saved? But in the Bible says
Ayaw pag-open.
the Bible says Jesus Christ will come when the whole people in the world knows Jesus Christ already, that he is our savior, and faith only will save us to the next life. Faith to Jesus. So do you think these people is gonna be saved? They don't know Jesus Christ. They killed even the pastor that went there to tell about the good news. Or maybe we don't know. It's God's will and time when they would learn to know Jesus Christ. Don't you think so? I'm sure they have, yeah. I'm sure. But Vertical said, I'm sure they have their own God. Kachiko Sangkay! Thank you. You know Kachiko channel? Kachiko TV channel 76. He was born in the same island where I was born in Leyte. In the place where he was born, there's a lot of, of in some places they will exhibit fruits, mango in their town, like Guimaras Island. Oh, you will be going to Leyte to take your ferry to Cebu. Wonderful. When are you gonna be going? When you will be going, you tell me. So I will. Maybe you can meet my brother down in Southern Leyte. In my brother is in Southern Leyte, and a lot of my brothers are in. Oh, one of my brother, 1 year or 2 years from now, a long time. Oh yeah, that's a long time, but it's okay. We will get there because I belong to a big family. I have 17 brothers and sisters, 5 sisters and 12 brothers. From the beginning, my dad also has a history. My dad comes from a Mongolian family around the place in Mongolia. My dad was had 5 siblings. I'm going to meet locals. I'm willing to meet with everyone and anyone. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, because in the Leyte Island, there's a northern part of Leyte Island. There's what we call Biliran Island. It's so much beautiful because there's a lot of waterfalls, white beaches. It's a very small island. It was said to be 400 years ago. Sangay, a volcan that erupted, Biliran, and two of my brothers live there. My elder brothers. One of my other elder brother is a road contractor, and the wife was a former mayor of the Kawayan town. I'm a traveler, not a tourist. Tourists like to go to beautiful beaches and speak English. Travelers like to engulf themselves in culture and meet locals. Yeah, you should meet the local people. Like my brother's son own a restaurant in Biliran Island. Maybe you can go and visit them and have a free meal. Yeah. And my other brother lives in Southern Leyte. My other brother, if you can go to Tacloban City, he has he is renting what you call this, aqua rides. I will help them in the restaurant for a few days. Yeah, that's good. It's up to you. And the other brother is renting aqua rides. That's the only the other one, the other aqua rides is owned by a big hotel in Tacloban City, but my brother is their only uh what you call this, counterpart. My brother is their competent. He owns several flying fish, some crazy aqua rides, banana boat, aqua rides. Excuse me, my brother. Until now, I don't know what's happening. This I often see them in the Facebook riding and renting out. Oh, this one, Tacloban. That one. That's the one struck by the famous typhoon Yolanda or Haiyan. Haiyan. Eh, the famous typhoon Haiyan that killed 10,000 people because yeah, Tacloban City before uh, it was what do you call this? It was not livable. Wait lang po, ma'am. Punta muna po ako sa farm. Balot. Have nice day no po sa inyo. Oo, salamat. Magbaba ka ng balay para mapuntahan kanila. So that they can go to you. Friends. Yeah, because the Tacloban City has been struck by the typhoon. That's the famous. It has become famous Tacloban City because of the famous typhoon that killed 10,000 people. Just one inning of the typhoon Haiyan, you know, it's in history. Oh yes, I have to pass Tacloban from summer, so I can definitely come to the restaurant and help. Okay, I like to work and help people on my travel. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell me your. Well, you can go there and introduce yourself. I will just inform them early that you are a travel blogger, and they're not. They're like me. They're not. What you call this? Like liberal people. They don't like. I can promote the restaurant in my blog. Okay, you can promote the restaurant. That's good. Thank you. I don't know, but my. Hi, Evelyn Digman. How are you? Kumusta? I give you a jacket so you can, and then you can bring down a house link so that your friends, our friends who are here, can go to you and make dikit-dikit, give you suman. Mimiso to all. Hmm. Yeah. And also my brother, my other brother in Southern Leyte, he has a shooting range, He has a shooting range. And there are Canadians and US people who lives in Southern Leyte because they are married to a Filipina, and that would be fun. Yeah. Well, my brother has I thank God he has been blessed for with a good business. He is a contractor. He's also selling sand and gravel. He has a tractor. He has a what do you call this? Uh, the one that a claw, and he has a hardware there in the town of Hinunangan, Southern Leyte, and there are white sands there too. Ah, I remember there is a place there in Southern Leyte. Oh yeah, excavator. I remember. He has an excavator. He has a bulldozer, and he has what do you call this? Yeah, a bulldozer. And that's why he has been trained to use a pistol because there was a time that um, his his store was robbed and killed the cashier. It was devastating and horrible, horrible. But what can we do? Madam Host, taga Leyte po sa Wayay, bye-bye. Oh, taga Leyte, Evelyn Digman, you're from Leyte. Meet Particle. Particle sad. Yeah, that's sad. I know. That's why he he has two sons, no daughter, just two sons. His one of his son, I mean, two of his sons are really good in holding pistol. They're trained. They arm themselves now because actually it was not a rebel. That guy was working to them before. He was a slicer of glass because my brother sell glass. He has a glassware too in Tacloban. Evelyn Digman channel. Hello, hello. According to Particle. And that guy was I think the guy was already a drug user at that time, and then he was introduced by one of the other glasswares in a different city to work for him because my brother was looking for someone who knows who has experience in slicing glass. You are using diamond in slicing a glass, right? And my brother accepted him, but it's hard when you're accepting someone to work without having a background check. After a while, this guy has been abusive. He would not report to the work, and then he's asking for salary. And also, you are automatically deducted with social security system fund. You contribute, but then he does not want to contribute. Hmm. So what happened now? The cashier is the one who's doing the recording. Uh, Told him that I need to deduct from your salary for your social security because our employer is also giving his part for your social security. But then again, the guy so insistent he does not like. So he got laid off from the work. It was the cashier decided not to accept him anymore. I said my brother said, no, just let him work. But no, maybe there was a fight, a little bit fight. So short story, he was not working there. But after 30 days, he came back and killed the cashier. That's not okay. And the cashier was a tall lady, fair complexion, like hairy, and she's pretty. She has a nice hair. But maybe you never know if it's time, you know, not good. So that's why my brother but that guy has been, you know what I did? Because I was told the following day. So when there is a thumbprint or a footprint, there's a footprint I mean on the table, the glass table. There was a footprint. The table they used to put a glass on top of it. There was a footprint and fingerprints because on top of the glass there were loading cards for the cell phone. Loading cards. They do it scratch and load. There was like 30,000 pesos that was taken from the load, worth of load, and some money in the drawer. And Short story, I went there because I was texted by my brother, and I pounded charcoal, powderized charcoal with a mortar and pestle, and they sprinkled all over where there are possible, um, a footprint or fingerprint, you know, and then I placed what do you call this? I placed on top of the charcoal. I placed on top of the charcoal the tape, the plastic tape. Everything I covered it and then strip it off and then put those ones in the sangkay and strip off the the plastic tape and put that on the white paper, the bond paper, the typewriting paper. There we got footprints and fingerprints. That's why the guy who went inside the house and killed the cashier was caught because of that footprints and fingerprints that I was able to, extract. I used to work in a laboratory. That's why I know how to do it. Yeah, that's how you get the footprints, right? The if you have yeah, even if anything that's shiny, or even if it's not shiny, I think because the oil of the human being, we have oil. So when we hold something, it will print here. You just spray it with anything that is colored, like the blue, what do you call this, ink, and then try to scan that one. It will be seen the mark of your of the oil. Mm. Oh God, there's always a reason why I was working in a laboratory all my life, because there's gonna be something that's will happening. We never know. God will. There's always a purpose. Makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And but then my brother never trusted the event that happened. He prepared a gun already because you never know. He's a businessman in that southern part of the island. Well, there are many. It's good to be prepared. Yeah, it is good to be prepared. Yeah. Even here, my son is prepared because he said, "Mama, this pandemic, we never know. We are in a town. It could be that worst thing happen. This is less beyond our imagination. When we are watching a movie, the zombie thing, the zombie thing. When we are watching that movie, when everything are like there are still living beings and there are no more food, even the grocery has been mobbed. So we prepare, but we never know what's happening in this world, right? Mm. That's why when the pandemic came, there was how do you call that? How do you say that? There was I forgot. When everybody rushes to the grocery and buy all the stuff that they need in the house, and all of a sudden, in a swift of an hour, the all the important stuff in the grocery is gone. I have been a victim to that here in this town where we are, because we just moved in this town last year in February, and there was a lockdown announcement in March 15. Mind you, I have to announce in the Facebook, here where we are. Is there anyone who has a toilet paper? Funny. Who can spare to me? I will just pay it back. Like, what is the amount of the toilet paper? I will add up for if you are driving here, I will add up for the gasoline. Isn't it funny? Excuse me. And mind you, one Christian husband and wife, they are handsome and pretty and beautiful, tall, my God, and they were in a pickup truck. The great toilet paper shortage of 2020 will never be forgotten. Yeah, yeah. So I made an announcement that if you have been able to buy a lot of paper towel, can you spare me few pieces, please? I'm just gonna buy it. But before I did that, I prayed first. I prayed to God, please bless us to buy the. But I have in mind, if I go to the grocery, I know the napkin, table napkin, they can still be useful. I had that in at the back of my mind. I had that. You know what? Not even an hour, there was an answer. Someone knocked at our door, husband and a couple, and they gave us 6 pieces of toilet paper, and they are Jehovah's. They are believers of Jehovah's. Yeah, I almost took. I got misty eyed, but my heart and my mind was looking up heaven, thanking God for the quick answer. But then, mind you, after 3 days, oh no, I think it was after 5 days, there was a big delivery of toilet paper and paper towels in our town. And mind you, no one was buying anymore because they had so much in their houses already. I had a great time. I was really having a good time buying, like, how many that I would need. Well, at the time in March, I think March 21 or March 22, the we are not allowed to buy more than one pack. We are only allowed to buy one family, one pack. That was good enough rather than, you know. And if you come to my garage here, there's a lot of paper towel and toilet paper. I made a stock already. You know, it was like that there here too. Yeah, I can never trust the situation, you know. But if you go to the table napkins, I bought those ones too because we can make use of that too. But well, if you are in a town and you are close to a farm, and you can make use of antipolo type. What do you call this antipolo type? You know, when you go to a park and there are toilet, a park, you know, the the kiosk, you know, the kiosk type, wherein when you go and see it, there's a lot of worm already, and the too much obnoxious. I'm gonna whisper because my grandson is already asleep. It was like that in your place. Oh my golly, portapati. Oh yeah, porta. That's how it portapati. If you go to that place, you know, a portapati, you can bring water and soap. You can bring water and soap to when you do the thing. You don't need a paper towel when you are using that one. But where are you going to dispose of the one in the bucket underneath? Where are you going to dispose that one? Oh my God, it's hard. And where I am now, it's a town. You know, in a town, This town has only 9,000 people, and there are like it's 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 famous for boating and fishing. It's close to I don't know the name, Lanark. Yeah, and there is what we call the famous Redu. We are close to that area there. It's really very difficult at this moment in time. It's gonna be 3 years, I think. This pandemic will stay in in the world, because in 1600 there was also a virus. Yeah, there was also a virus in 1600, if I remember right. Let me just check that one. It says, mm, oh, the what they call is the influenza in 1600, and it lasted until 1995. Times are tough. Yeah, times are tough. The influenza started in 1600. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one. And then ended in 1995. That's long time. Yeah, I think that's it. That it lasted in mm, it's a long time, my golly. I don't know how this one will last. It depends. But medicine is a lot better now than it was back then. Yeah, there's a lot of intelligent individuals these days. Scientists, hmm? Scientists. There's a lot of good scientists and really good scientists these days. Even the newborn children. The Bible says the newborn children are much more intelligent this time. Science has come a long way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with you. By the way, I am shouting sangkay, meaning friend. Friend means sangkay in Leyte and in Samar. Friend, kumusta sangkay means friend. How are you, friend? That's how it is. If you go to, yeah, I believe you, science has come a long way. Even up to now, they want to go to the moon. They want to explore the heavens. Sangkay, yeah, sangkay. How do you spell the same meaning as kaibigan? Yeah, that's correct. The same meaning as kaibigan in Leyte and Samar. But in Cebuano, you say amigo, amiga. It's like Spanish in Cebuano, amigo. It's amigo. Mm. I don't know the one in Ilocos, that's easy to remember. Know a bit of Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. Comer means la mesa means table, but comer means kain. It's different. I don't know. Maybe they kind of mix because the influence from the Indonesia and Malaysia. The word langit is the same word heaven. Heaven, langit is the same in Malaysia and Indonesia. Sakit tiyan, meaning painful stomach, is the same in Malaysia and Indonesia. Yeah, I wonder, but because in Spanish, there's no word that says sakit in Spanish. The word sakit is from Indonesia and Malaysia. That's an influence to the Philippines from Malaysia and Indonesia. Because I remember there's much more influence of Indonesia and Malaysia to the Philippines rather than Spanish because the the Spanish the the Spaniards never wanted the Filipinos to learn their language. Austronesian languages also has some Arabic background as well. Oh yeah, Arabic is different. Arabic is different because Arabic is like when you say food, it's akel, and when you say yes, it's you say aywa, right? In Arabic, you say aywa, aywa. Austronesian languages also has some Arabic background. Oh, Austronesian. Hmm. Austronesians. Yes, eh. Austronesians. Oh, these Austronesians are in Samoa. I'm just learning the Arabic alphabet right now and how to read the Arabic language. Okay. I know a little bit of Arabic because I worked in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia before. I worked there as a family cook. I was cooking for a family of, I think there were seven of them in the family. And the the my employer was a brigadier general of the police. Every time, every day, I would see some policemen coming into the house. Oh, Tunisian Arabic because I spent 1 month there, but every Arabic country is different. Yeah, it's similar to the Philippines. Every Arabic country is different. That's correct. That's true. Do you have an idea why the language has become different in different countries? Do you know why? Have you an idea? I don't. I'm assuming it's like English, where every English speaking country speaks a little bit differently, but we can still understand each other for the most part. I read about the Tower of Babel. I'm gonna write it. The Tower of Babel. If you have the chance to read the Bible, you would know why the whole world has a different language. Before they only have one common language. I read about the Tower of Babel. I think it's every year that they come to pilgrimage to that place. The whole, uh, the early people, the early people at that time. And I don't, I, it's in Mesopotamia. Yeah, Tower of Babel. That's the reason why the language of the earth has become fragments of different languages because of that Tower of Babel. Those people, the early people were very few people. The early people were very few. They come to meet, and then they have become very much proud that God put every one of them to sleep, and when they wake up, they could no longer understand each other. This is the reason why. So no, they migrated from places to places, and this is the reason why we have different languages, because the people no longer respect God at the time. They created a tower. They created a tower. So I think they created a tower in order for them to reach heaven where God is. Something like silly thing. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Sometimes we think that we are here in this world now, we are alive, we're okay. But thinking of death, is something every human being fear about. I don't know. With some people who have, I do some reading on the tower. I'll do some reading. I mean, yeah, try to read the, the Tower of Babel on Mesopotamia. I think the Tower of Babel is in Babylon, don't you think? It's Tower of Babel. Yeah, I think you're right. It's in Mesopotamia. My grandson is crying again. Maybe he hears me talking. the only I believe Babylon is in Mesopotamia, which is modern day Iraq. Oh my God! Now, thank you. I did not have some reading on that because it was in 1999, I think in 2010 that I read about the Tower of Babel. I think I should be reading it again because it's important to me to know it very well because sometimes I can out being outspoken just like now I am saying about why we have different languages. Babylon is in Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq. Oh my God, that's Iraq. In our passport here in Canada, we are not allowed to go to that place. We are prohibited. Well, I can hardly go to the Philippines. How much more to go to that place? Oh my God. I can even, I believe the oldest written history of human had come from Mesopotamia. So Iraq has the oldest history in the world. Oh, I see now. You can go to Iraqi Kurdistan. Oh, well, there are there are other better places to go rather than go to Iraq. No, isa no. You know the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon. U.S. has a lot of rattlesnake. It's the north of Iraq. It's an autonomous part of Iraq, and it's very safe. Oh, hmm. Good thing you've been able to go there. Me, no. I'm not gonna go there. I hardly even go out of the house, except when I'm doing YouTube vlog. One time I went out of the house when it's too much snow around. Oh, Kurdish. Oh, mm. Come on, particle. There's a lot different islands to go and spend in the Philippines. But I'm telling you, please don't go to Hulu Sulu because you're not gonna be allowed to go there. Even in the airlines, you're not gonna be allowed to go for your safety. It is Hulu means Jolo, and Sulu is Sulu. It's like Jolo, solo, Sulu. The airplanes they travel from Manila to Davao, Cebu to Davao, but they're not gonna let you go to travel to those places. You can go to those places, think that your head is gonna be gone there because they're really, really, really terrible people. The government does not allow to go there. Only people from Hulu and Sulu, well, they live there, but they're not allowed to go out from there, especially in Tawi-Tawi and Basilan. Tawi-Tawi, Tawi, Tawi-Tawi, and Basilan is B as in boy, Silan, Basilan. You're not gonna be allowed to go there. The tourism and oh no, I won't go there. Too far out of the way. Yeah, no, don't go because that's the southern part of the Philippines. People who go to they call it El Nido, El Nido Beach in Palawan, in Palawan. Don't dare to go there because there's a lot of white guys have been abducted there by the rebels. They're gonna take the head off. Hi, Samsam official, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Meet Particle. Meet a new friend, Particle. Oh, that's nice. Pa-entry for 2,000 cas or on Mars 20. See you later in my live stream. 11:30 in Pinas time. Let me help you with Binines. Okay. Thank you, Samsung official. Thank you so much. We're having a good chat with Particle. I will go to Cotabato City though. Why? Not even Cotabato City. No. There's a lot of rebel there. There's a lot of people who gonna abduct white people. No. My God. I know. It's not the majority that people, yeah, Muslims or what. It's just that the place is inhabited by wild human who take human life for money. There are other places that are, I was told the same exactly thing for every Arab country I go to and nothing happens. I know the problem is real, but I'm always safe. Come on, particle. Cotabato, Cotabato, Tawi-Tawi and Basilan. Tawi-Tawi, they don't care for their own lives. They had the several attacks, gunfight, bombing and everything in Tawi-Tawi. I think that was 3 years ago. It took some time, like almost 1 year of fighting between the military and those Muslims because they don't like Christians to be in their community. And yet they are in the Philippines. Well, anyway, there's nothing we can do about it because human being has some choices that they're making in their life. And I'm afraid to go to that place. I'm even afraid to go out of the house. When I go to the grocery, I pray, wear a mask, and when I come back the house, I do all the necessary thing to do. Like I go to my washroom, everything, take a bath, I just find the minority Muslim community in the Philippines fascinating and I want to meet them. There's a lot of Muslim selling in Quiapo, Muslim vendors in Quiapo, Manila. You can meet them. No country scares me. I always have locals with me and always take precautions. Well, okay, you're good to go. Because I know since I was elementary, there's always a news in the radio. Walang anuman particle. There's always a news in the radio. I grew up elementary, high school, college in the Philippines. There's always a news in the radio about that trouble with the Muslims there in Tawi-Tawi, in Huilusulu, in Cotabato City, Basilan. That's why I knew white people, white guys, white friends. They want to go to the Philippines. I tell them not to go to those places. You can go to Zamboanga. Still be careful. It's in Mindanao and it's close to Basilan and Tawi-Tawi too. Zamboanga, Zamboanga and Davao. Zamboanga and Davao. They are famous for a lot of beautiful places and excuse me, and a lot of fruits there. We have this mangosteen, durian, mango, and duhat. You know, duhat looks like a blueberry here, but they are oval in the Philippines, and they call it. They have a different name in Visayan. They call it lumboy. The same kind of fruit, but they have a different name in a different island. Lord, salamat po. I hope you see my vlogs when I go there and I will show you a different side. Maybe, who knows, everyone told me not to go to Lebanon and Tunisia, and now when they see my vlogs, they tell me I want to go there now. You can't. No, because you've been able to go to a place in Tunisia and Lebanon that is free from those kind of people. Uh, there's always a certain place that's gonna be safe in a certain place that's wild. Because they're not all people who live in a certain country are the same mindset to those kind of people. They're just rebels who live in a certain place, like they go to a certain city in that area in Lebanon. It's the same thing in the Philippines. There are places that are scary, and there are places that are really good to go. And you, oh, if you go to the Philippines, you can go to a minority in Kalinga, Buntok, Apayao, Baguio. There are minorities there. There's a lot, and they are really good to us. To visit. You know, I went to every part of Tunisia and in Lebanon. I was in the Lebanon Revolution. Oh my God! Like in Tunisia, the rebels stays in some mountains, so we just don't want those mountains. Visit them. Every other part is safe. Yeah, because they live in the mountains, just like the Philippines. But they in the Philippines they have that's like the island that I said to you, Cotabato, Basilan, Tawi-Tawi, and what else? Hulusulu. Those are the islands that you don't want to go because even the police, the city, the airlines, the boat, they're not gonna allow you to go. It's a suicide if you go. Really, it's not like Iraq or Tunisia or Lebanon. It's a small place, whereas Lebanon is a huge one. Tunisia is a huge one. Iraq is a huge one. Philippines is a tiny island. It can be inhabited. Some islands are inhabited, like the one that I mentioned. The ones that I mentioned. I would rather you go to Cebu Islands. There are many minorities there too, or Leyte, or even Samar, even The northern part, Nueva Ecija, Zambales, in Manila, in the northern part of the Philippines, you will see lots of minorities. Hmm. You will even dance with them. Yeah, you can go to Mindanao. You can go to Mindanao because the beautiful. You will see the beautiful Mindanao. You can go to Bukidnon, but there are certain cities really that are not good to go. It's really scary. So, as a blogger, you can go to, the iguana. Oh, I forgot the name of that. I forgot the name of the other, the one that eats chickens. The one that eats chickens. I think that's the one that they usually cook. They put some coconut, a lot of ginger, a lot of garlic. I forgot the name of that. It's an exotic food that they usually serve in some restaurants in the Philippines. But I don't know. Have you been to Thailand? Thailand is also good, but there are also bad entities there in Thailand. Scary now. This world is, oh, Southeast Asia is Australia. Yeah, Southeast Asia. Yeah, it's Australia. Hmm. You have not been into Australia? You've not been to Australia? Oh, Australia is Oceania. Mm. Southeast Asia. Oh, Myanmar is difficult now. Laos, Myanmar. Vietnam is okay. Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar. Myanmar is having difficult times now. It's in the news. It's in the news. I think it's Myanmar. Yeah, just be careful. Blogging. Even in the Philippines, there's a certain guy from the US. No, I think he's from Canada. He's he's been earning already, like he's blogging around the Philippines, and he's married to a Filipina somewhere in Iloilo or Cebu, a Cebuana, and he's been blogging all around the cities of the Philippines, and he had been rewarded by, I think that was GMA, or yeah, GMA, the famous television network in the country, for having been able to go around the Philippine Islands and introducing in his blog the different foods, different ethnicity. But he was not allowed to go to the dangerous islands. I like the I like his enthusiasm. Maybe you can go there too, different way. I forgot his name. Maybe you know him, the a blogger too, a travel blogger. Just everyone from the Philippines talks about him, but I don't remember his name and I've never seen him before. Yeah, I forgot his name. I forgot. I'm not even connected to him because during the time, I think that was 2016, 17, 18, 2019 that he boomed in the Philippines. And I started doing YouTube in I mean I was active in July 2020. I had my I was able to get 1K after 22 days, and then from July, August, September, after 3 months I excuse me, after 3 months I been able to be monetized. I have a lot of videos, that's why. That's the only way you can get more view, if you upload. Yeah, thank you. You're also a monetized channel, right? Yeah, I remember you're a monetized channel. Oh, do you know that after 3 years, all the old build videos is gonna be gone? Because it's being pushed down below, and those early videos will be pushed out. Do you know that? After 3 years, that's why I'm starting to download my videos in storage. Because when we become very very old, we will see our young looks, what we did. You never know by the time, because I read the insider news. I read that one. After 3 years, it's gonna be superimposed, and the very first videos that we were doing will be pushed down out of the system. You know how the displacement, they call it displacement. Maybe maybe you will have a chance to do some readings too in the news flash in YouTube. 11 years ago was old. That, so you mean to say you've been doing YT since 11 years ago? I read, I don't know, because there was a news flash insider said that after 3 years, well, if you are not active, I think. Yeah, I missed this point. I'm sorry. No, someone else video that they uploaded 11 years was suggested to me today. Oh, it was suggested to you. Yeah, I don't know because I and that some channel hasn't uploaded in 7 years. Oh, is that right? But I read that one. Maybe the. Oh my god! Now I'm mixed up now. I'm mixed. I'm kind of mixed up now. I'm sorry because maybe. But I don't really understand why one of the YouTube insider mentioned about that. I need to I need to chat. I need to chat with the YouTube insider. I need to ask about that. It could just be speculation and opinion. Oh, I think so. Yeah, maybe. Hmm, you're right. I think it was an speculation. Hmm. So that means if we download and download for how many years, it's not gonna be gone. It's just it's just there. 7 years. Hmm. That's interesting. 7 years. How did you know it's 7 years? Oh, I think maybe it's music. It's a music video. I think it will be there forever as long as YouTube is around paying for their massive storage units. Oh yeah, hmm. I know, but we never know because we never know the world is changing. No, it was just some guy talking about something, and I went to his channel to see new stuff, and his latest video was uploaded. 7 years. Wow. And he's no longer active? Hmm, that's good. Oh my god. Hmm. How could it be 11 years when YouTube only started in 1995? Ay, if I remember right, 95, 96, 97, 2000. Oh yeah, it has been like 26 years already. YouTube has been here for like 1995 to 2000. Yeah, it's been like 26 years. YouTube. It was YouTube has been here for like 20 years. Think about it this way: if you are monetized and YouTube gets rid of your video, that's best revenue for YouTube. It would be in their best interest to keep your wages up. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's correct. Mm-hmm. I agree with you. So you are now in. You are still in. You are now in Egypt because the video that I saw you last was you were in Egypt. If you are less than a 1,000 sub and stop uploading for 3 years, then maybe they will get rid of the videos. I could see that. They aren't making money from those videos. Oh, I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are in Utah. Okay, Utah, Salt Lake. It's where the original Mormon religion came out in Salt Lake. I think you are closer to Washington, right? Mm. And Washington is closer to, I think, Alberta because it is a little bit going that way, wherein New York is going this way. We are closer to Toronto and Niagara. Niagara is almost from here. Oh yeah, Washington is close to British Columbia. Mm-hmm. And that's Vancouver. But Washington DC, maybe you are thinking of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking a bit. You're right. Washington is close to British Columbia. Hmm. Oh, they are two different states. Washington DC is different from Washington, close to British Columbia. Oh, I just learned something from you. It's confusing. I just learned something from you. Thank you. Hmm. Washington is close to California. Washington DC is close to New York. Oh, Washington DC. This is the one that I'm pertaining to. Mm. This is the one that I was trying to say. Washington DC is closer to British Columbia. Oh, there's a Washington close to California. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So Salt Lake, Utah, you are close to what's that one? The actually, if you drive straight north from Washington DC, you will reach Ottawa. Mm, I'm close to Grand Canyon. Oh, you're close to Grand Canyon. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was trying to think and about to say. Grand Canyon, that's very famous for travelers. I've not been able to go around Canada yet, like going to Quebec City, Montreal. It's famous, like it looks like England. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, Grand Canyon. But Yukon, yeah, Yukon here is very cold. It's always cold in Yukon. You will see the northern lights there in Yukon because I think Yukon has no, how do they say that? Yukon has no, it's always daytime in Yukon. There's no nighttime. Oh, light pollution. Hmm. Is that how you say that? Light pollution? Mm. I did not imagine that it's a pollution. I thought it's just a. Um, I thought it's just a evaporation of heat and the coldness. It's. I thought it's when evaporation of heat meets with condensation. Oh, I mean the northern lights, because I did not know that it's light pollution, because Yukon there's no nighttime, like if you are in the city with a lot of lights and you cannot see the stars. That's because of the light pollution. In order to see the stars good, you need no light pollution. Oh, hmm. But what I'm trying to say, the northern lights is the you can see it in the. It's not. It's not light pollution. It's the different lights that you see in the north, especially when it's a little bit a little bit dark. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna get the northern lights. Oh, they call it northern lights or the aurora borealis. Yeah, that's the one. Hmm. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. The aurora borealis. Yeah, you can see that in Yukon. But there are also aurora borealis in the south part. Hmm. The aurora. I don't know why it's called the aurora, because maybe it's the aura thing. Oh, you can see that in the Idaho. Wonderful. Wonderful. You can see that in the Idaho. But here, there's no way I can see that. I don't know. There's no way I can see that. I'm in a. I'm close to a lot of rivers here. What are the too much light pollution where you are at? Yeah, I know Ottawa, but I am in a town. I know, yeah, too much. I agree with you. What time is it at your place now? Classy, you must be in the middle of nowhere to see. Oh, hmm. It's 10:07 here because you are you are in the US. You are in the southern part of America. That's why you are in the southern part of America. I am in the northern part, and you are closer to. Oh, you are in Mountain Time Standard Time, and you are closer to the Asia. That's why you are like your standard time is. I don't know what to say because the Philippines now is 10 o'clock in the morning. Philippines, but you are there in the US, so you are early by 2 hours. I am late by 2 hours. That's why. So you are used to eat rice? You do you eat rice? Well, I know it's a silly question because you've been to Middle East and there's a lot of rice there. There's a lot of rice. Harang. Hey, salamat Sir Gabto. How are you? Sangka, amigo. By the way, particle Sir Gabto is from Iloilo City, I think. Am I right? And he is now in Pampanga, northern part of Philippines. Meet Vertical. How are you, Sir Gabs too? Thank you, Sahara. How are you, Sir Gabs too? I have another friend like Mike Davids. He was here a while ago, and but he's still new. It's almost the same time when we met. Sige, tusok, sige, butang. Put your premiere. You have a premiere, Sir Gabs too. Sir Gabs, we're gonna tusok. Vertical is here. Meet a good friend from Salt Lake, Utah. That's good. We will tusok that. And there's another one from Toronto, ano, from Barrie, close to Toronto. His name is Jason Bailey. They they are not. Jason Bailey is a singer. He he plays guitar and sing. He makes his own music. Sometimes he's singing other songs by. He is a he is a fans of Elvis Presley. Okay, we'll see you in your StreamYard. I will check on you. I will check on your StreamYard, and then I will go on your StreamYard. I'm gonna bring my guitar and sing. Yeah. Oh, ayan. Hello, Partical. According to Sir Gabs, particle, Sir Gabs, kamusta kaibigan? Yeah, okay. We will meet you in the StreamYard. When are you gonna do your StreamYard? Particle. Yeah, because it's not fair. You're the one typing. I'm not. You're the one typing and I'm just talking. What, Sir Gabs? Me beauty particle. But I enjoy a good conversation. Yeah, me too. Hmm. Someone who knows mabuti yan, Sir Gabs. Hmm. Hmm. He knows how to speak Tagalog. Mabuti yan, Sir Gabs. That's good. That's good Tagalog you got there. You have a friend there on your side, particle, who speaks Tagalog? Sir Gabs. English for mabuti is mabeauty. Hmm? Particle. Sir Gabs, ako ay nagmula sa Amerika. I am living Tagalog. I'm learning Tagalog. Yeah. He's gonna be able to learn Tagalog. Maybe you can meet Sir Gabs because he is in Pampanga. Sir Gabs is in Pampanga. I meet Kachiko TV channel in Sir Gabs live stream. Yeah. Good particle. Particle. How do you spell? I know because he's a joker. Sir Gabs is a joker. I told him before I met him in September live stream in his live stream last year. I was in his live stream fishing for bananas. And then I met Kachiko TV channel, a guy who was born in the same island where I was born. I mean, how do you spell the city he is from? I want to see where it is. Oh, the Pampanga. Pampanga City. Just do the manual. Oh, Vertical is gonna go and visit you, Sir Gabs too. While you guys are chatting with each other, can I just go for a little bit music? I'm putting this in the refrigerator. Pampanga is on the way to Baguio, so I could visit you, my friend, at Shergabs. But it won't be for 1 or 2 years. I'm saving money for my trip to the Philippines. Sir Gabs, OTW, practical. I said one time in my live stream, if Sir Gabs too was my classmate in the high school, it's gonna be a huge trouble inside the classroom because I can tell that he's a joker guy because I can uh, I can deal with his being I can deal with. Oh, thank you for the ones who are BG out there. Thank you. Yeah, funny guy. Thank you to the BG out there. Yeah, he's a funny guy because I was uh I was a serious person in the high school. I am exactly going to come to Ottawa, I think, before my Philippine trip. Oh, you're gonna go? Come. You should come and visit our place. You should meet my son. He is also a YouTuber. Actually, it's my son who encouraged me to do YouTube because he said, "Mama, you are you play guitar, you sing. Why don't you not put your songs into the YouTube and enjoy?" And he taught me how to do the registration on YouTube. My son is. I remember my son when we came to Canada. I saw him playing the RF online. My God, I'm telling you, I'm going to I'm going to travel from California to Maine here in the US. Then after I will come to Canada to see Ottawa, Quebec, and Toronto. Okay. When you come to Ottawa, message me. We will meet you. We will meet you in Ottawa. Or maybe you can come to the town where we are at. Message me in your face in my Facebook. This is my Facebook. Hmm, give me a sec. Would love to. Yeah. Meet my son. My son is a practical nurse here, and he is a licensed registered nurse in the Philippines. My son. I think my son is same as your age. Yeah. My son is the one who is doing the attic. If you see my videos down in my videos, I am working in the attic. I am volunteering to help my son and my husband. It's nice to volunteer. Right? How old do you think I am? I think you are, I think 38. No, I think you are, I think, in the middle of 30s. Middle of 30s. My son is 30. My son is 38. This coming Oh, you are younger by my son. You're even younger by my daughter. My daughter is 36 and my son is 38. But you know, I am the youngest. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You are 31. But in the family, I am the youngest. I am the youngest in the family. Oh, you are 31. Oh, praise God, you are 31. I got mixed up because I haven't, you're always with friends. I, ha- oh, there you go. Young at heart. That's good. Being young at heart will make you look young. That's wonderful to know. Because, you know, if you are young at heart, you are young to look at. I don't know if you you learn to, I forgot what I'm about to say. Oh, have you been able to see Sergabs too? You are a guy who knows being grateful. When we can make a dobo, you can show me how to make it and I will make a vlog of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how to make adobo. Come to visit us here. Meet my family. I'll teach you how to make adobo. Very simple. Yeah, very simple. It's just a soy sauce, a black pepper, garlic, and onions. A little bit of vinegar. That's it. See, black pepper. That's what I use. Black pepper. What town? I want to see exactly where it is. I'm gonna I'm gonna open my Facebook so you can see my Facebook. This is my Facebook. Oh, yeah, that's my Facebook. I'm gonna tell you in my chat where I am. There's an apostrophe in the me. You know what it means, right? It's hard to put, exactly here. I will write it in my in a chat. Perfecto. And do you know what's the meaning of Alicia in the dictionary? Mhm. Mm. Hey, look. pull my name in the dictionary. I told my dad, why did you call me? Why did you name me that one? Yeah, because his name starts with A. My dad's name starts with A. So all of us brothers and sisters are named letter A. Yeah, give me a sec. Maybe you can get a chance to say that because I'm shy to tell you. It's something that I want to stay humble with. I asked my dad, why do you call me that name? I said to my dad, I don't like that name because my mom, when you are a child, you're always playing, and my mom when she calls me, she would shout me, Asha! But if she wants something to do and she feels pleasing, she would call me Alice. Okay, give me a sec. Hmm? Hmm. Yeah, I already answered. Hmm. Yeah, it's on the way. Yeah, tell me so I can prepare. We're going to prepare beef adobo, pork adobo, chicken adobo, and fish adobo, and mussel adobo. So you can, and everything's gonna be something, something to be in the blood. And yeah, because you will in the chicken, fish, beef, and chicken, beef, fish, and pork. The last one was mussel. But the mussel we add more ingredient, more like ginger, bell pepper, or even celery. But with the chicken, fish, beef, and pork, there's only the basic ingredient, and I don't use Ajinomoto. You know Ajinomoto? Sodium glutamate? I don't use those ones. I only use soy sauce, vinegar, or lemon. I might not only demuscle one as much as the others, but I will definitely try it. Yeah, you will try it so that when you go to the Philippines, you will do that, because it's not always that we will meet a blogger. It's gonna be first time in history in our side, and you will. Yes, exactly. hmm And you're gonna be able to see the famous Redo Canal. Hmm. I'm wondering now. Some people will come to put the mustak, and then when they come to mustak, they will take out the mustak. Or if they just stay for like few seconds, the mustak's gonna be gone. Oh, great. Yeah. So, practical, we're gonna be chatting with each other in the Facebook. For now, it was fun and great chatting with you. And since it is three hours that I'm here in the live stream, I'm gonna be ending now. It was great chatting with you. Thank you so much, Vertical. It's the first time that I had a chat with a guy from the US this long. Okay, I'm going to go make dinner. Enjoy your night. Paalam, amiga, amping. Sige. Ciao, ciao. Mama. What do you call this? What do you call this? See you again. This one means Korean saying love you. And yeah, it says it says love you in Korean. Yeah, love you in Korea. Yeah, that's a sign. But Filipinos, they say like this. I think Filipinos like this or like this. Oh yeah, that's good. Gang signs. You're also funny, particle. See you again. Stay safe, my friend. See you in your live stream. And thank you for those who are BG. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a good night. I'm also see you. Mama. Sir Gabs to Kacheco Channel TV. Arlene Villanueva, who are here. And Sir Gabs to who are here. Mm. Scarlett's Lover Boy. There's a Lover Boy. and Scarlett's mere blood. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.